Good morning, scholars, and happy Friday. Yay, you made it to Friday. Your learning week is almost over, and you get to go into the weekend and relax. I'm so excited for you. But before we get into the weekend, I have one more math lesson for you to end this week. Today's math lesson is going to be a little different because I am going to go over today's problem set with you. And we will go step by step through the problem set together. I'm going to share my screen with you, get on the ladybug, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. It's going to be word problems, number bonds, and number sentences. It's going to be a little more complex. If you remember about 2 weeks ago, I showed you how to do word problems and that you're going to need your parents' help reading it. And then number bonds, we've been working on number bonds, but now we have to take our word problems and put them into number bonds and write our number sentence to match. So you have 3 goals today. I can fill in a number bond, I can read my word problems, and I can write a number sentence. I know it's a lot in one, but you're almost first graders, so you can do it. But Ms. Bowen doesn't want to leave you hanging and on your own. So the same problem set that you're going to see on your Eureka math activities today is the same math lesson that I'm going to go over and show you the exact same problem. So if you want to go ahead and get your problem, your activity sheet out, Eureka Math Module number 5, Lesson 23. Let's go ahead and get started together. I'm going to share my screen with you. While you go ahead and get your materials together, you're going to need a pencil if you have it, a paper, or if you're doing it on your computer or tablet, watch me on one device and do it on your tablet on another. You choose whatever works best for you. Or you can just watch me do it, and then if you have good memory, you can go back and fill it in on your own. That way you do not need to ask your parents for help to do your word problems today. Ms. Bowen is going to read it for you and do it with you. All right. Okay, as my ladybug is getting started, here we are. All right. So again, Eureka Math Module number 5, Lesson 23. You all should have that today, and that's what we are doing. Okay, remember when you're reading word problems, for those of us who still cannot read fully, you are going to find the numbers to help you point out what you're going to be doing. So the first thing I'm going to circle is the number 5 and the number 10, because I know that I'm going to be working with 5 and 10. That's the first thing that I'm going to do to help me, all right? So Robin sees 5 apples in a bag. Oh, Robin has 5 apples in a bag. So I'm going to take my bag, this is my bag here, and I'm going to put 5 apples in my bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 10 apples Robin has in a bowl. So now I'm going to take my bowl here. It's different than a bag. Here's my bowl. It's the best bowl in this one. Sorry, not the best drawer. That's my bowl. And I'm going to put 10 apples in my bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are my apples. They kind of look like dots. You can make your apples look more like apples. Mine look like dots right now. So Robin sees 5 apples in her bag and 10 apples in her bowl. Draw a picture to show how many apples there are. We already did that. I did that as I was reading. So here we have 5 and here we have 10. Write a number bond and addition sentence. Addition means we're adding to match your picture. So in part 1, how many apples did Robin have in her bag in part 1 here? How many apples did Robin have in her bag. That's right. She had 5 apples in her bag. And in part 2, in her bowl, how many apples did Robin have? You can count it to yourself. Robin had 10 apples in part 2. That's her part 2 of her bag. Now, if we add part 1 and part 2 together, 5 and 10, what is our whole going to be if we add our parts together? What is our whole going to be? I like to label my number bond. 10 and 5 make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Makes 15. So 15 is our whole. 5 was our part and 10 is our part. Now we need to write a number sentence to match with it. Well, I know if I have a part of 5 right here, plus, because remember, we add our parts, part, we add together, plus 10, which is our second part, it's going to equal together, part, whole, is going to equal 15, which is in our whole. So our number sentence would be 5 plus 10 equals our whole of 15. Let's look at one more example together before we move on. Sam has 13 toy trucks. I'm going to circle 13. That's important. Draw and show the trucks as 10 ones and some ones. Remember back 2 weeks ago when I showed you about 10s and ones? Well, now you're working with the team number 13. And they want you to draw Sam's truck as 10 ones and some ones. I'm going to show you what that would look like. Miss Bourne isn't very good at trucks, but I'm going to try. My trucks are going to look like squares, all right? So here in my first part, I'm going to give Sam 10 trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's Sam's 10 trucks right there. But he has 13 trucks, so I need to add more. But here's my first group of 10. Well, now I'm going to give Sam some blue trucks. And I need to get to 13, but I already have 10. So now I can just count up until I get to 13 from 10. So 11, 12, 13. Got it. So what part of Sam's trucks are blue? What part of Sam's trucks are blue? That's right. 3 of his trucks are blue. That's my first part. What part of Sam's trucks are green? Go ahead and count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So now that you have both your part and your other part, your blue and your green parts of Sam's trucks, you know that together 10 and 3 equal a total, a whole of 13. How do we know this? Let's check our working count. 3 and 10 make 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know you did it correctly. But now we need to fill in our number sentence. So let's look at our number sentence together. If you have, remember, part, whole, you add your part and your part together. It's your adding. So our first part was 3, and we added it to our next part, which was 10. Part is what you add together. Now it equals our whole of 13. That's our number sentence. Here's my first part, here's my second part, here's my whole. So 3 plus 10 equals 13. That's your number sentence. On the back side of your page, you're going to have one more. And I'm going to let you do that one by yourself. Okay? I know that you all can do it. Remember, you're going to need to read your word problem first. Then draw the pictures to help see what you read about. Fill in your number bond and then fill in your number sentence. Okay? I know that you all can do it and that you're going to do a very awesome job all by yourselves. If you need to ask your mom or dad for help to read the word problem to you, go ahead and do that. But then I expect, now that I've shown you, that you can do the rest on your own. All right. I hope that you all have enjoyed this math lesson with Mrs. Bowen, and I will see you all next week. Have an awesome weekend. Bye.